Hi everyone, my name is Abel Grey Cantoma from GREYTEST Design Consult. This is my WhatsApp contact. You can reach me on this number or call me on any of these numbers. Okay. Um, I was able to talk a very little on Prota Structure 2025. I just want us to walk through the software and see how it's like. Let's see how the Prota Structure 2025 is like. Okay, let's see if we can do something very small. We can just do a very simple model, and just for us to have an overview of how the 2025 looks like. Okay, so just going to pick my column, member, specify the cross section of the column, and let me just insert it. I want to assume this video is mainly for those who are already a bit familiar with the Prota structure already. You can see this is wall coupling beam, this is normal beam. Okay, all right. The breadth 230, the depth 450, for example. Okay, so we are here. Let's come to this view and click on 3D physical. Okay, so let's come to our views here. Tile vertical. Okay, insert stories. Let me make this 2, and I'll click on OK, and I'll click on yes, and I'll click on OK. All right. I will try to insert a slab. I just want us to walk through the software and see how it's like. Okay, let's come to our loading. It's asking me for load combination. Okay, I will click on load combination, load generator. Okay, there is a little change with the interface here. You can see ULS for steel, SLS for concrete, SLS for steel. Okay, so you can see these are the loads. 1.5 for your dead load, 1.6. These are the load factor. Come to load case, and I'll click on OK. So you can see that there is a little difference here in terms of the loading combination here. It has been separated in a way. I will click on OK. All right. So I will try to insert the slab this time around, and let's see what we have. So let me just assume a 150 depth of slab. Let me come here. Let me see if there be any. Okay. Flat roof, room, terrace, balcony, lower slab. I think all these are also available in the previous version though. Okay. All right, let me just insert the panels. There's a mistake somewhere. Room, impose, say domestic. Okay. Okay. Let me generate this to another story. But before then, let me try to. Okay, fine. Let me just generate this to another story. Story 2, and I'll click on OK. I'll click on yes. Okay, and we are here now. At the story 2, I'm just going to, as usual, we can either use filter to take this out. I think okay, another way you can do this, select one, hold on shift and highlight all of them. So I can simply use this to delete slab. Okay. All right, let's come back here. So we are here. I can similarly select all my beams at this story and just change their depth. Hold on shift. I have highlighted all. I can reduce the depth here. Let's come to the property. Let's see how this property menu looks like, if there be any difference from the previous version. Okay, so I will highlight this, click on this that looks like a pencil, and then I will change this to 300 and I'll click on OK. All right, the effect is going to be on all the beams. Okay, that's good. Now I can simply insert a load on this particular beam, wall load. Okay. Okay, let's come to wall load. I will just change this to 230. Let's see this library here. I wanted to see if they have like the external, this external wall. Let's see the thickness. 257. No. So I'm just going to use the user definer. Make this 230. After this, we are going to explore on the BS code of Ghana, so we can be able to explore and see how it looks like. Okay, let's use this and then I'll click on OK. Oh, I think that didn't work. I must have made a mistake. I must have skipped a step. type in the wall unit width. Let me use 3.42. 10.26, which is what I have here, and I will click on OK. It's supposed to reflect. Okay, this could be because I'm in story 2. Let me switch to my story 1. Okay, I'm in story 1 now. Select this, edit wall, load. Okay, so okay, fine, it has been inserted now. I'll click on OK. All right, good, you can see it there. I can simply copy the load, click on OK, and highlight. If I highlight, the load is for the load can only take effect on the beams. So even if you highlight all the structure, is only going to be on the beams. So that's fine. Okay, I think we are a bit good to go. Let's do the analysis and see how it looks like. Okay, so let's look at the material here. Let's see if there be any serious change here. Okay, rebar, let's see. Okay, all right, let me just use something, this column. This is the beam. This is the slab. Okay, let me use Y12. Let me uncheck every other one. Footing. For my links, let me use Y10. Okay, I will just leave everything as it is. Every other thing there, they are not present in our design, in our model, so there'll be no need for me to check it. So I will be using 410. I'm supposed to apply it to all. Apply to all. Click OK. So it has been applied to all. So our concrete grade, let's look at what we have. Okay, you know, in the previous version, like the 2022, you always have 20/25 together. I think 25/30 together, like that. So with this one, they are separate, which is good. So I'll click on OK. Click on OK. We have looked at this already before, but let's come to the settings and let's see what is there. Okay, Prota Structure environment, display settings. This is for Prota detail. Okay, project preference. Okay, That's okay. Wind and story, this is not relevant in this because this is just one suspended floor, so I'm not going to be considering that. So let's just come to our analysis. Let's look at the building model check. Okay, it's still very the same with the previous one. Let's just analyze this and see. Okay, error is 0. Post analysis. Let's do the analysis. So if you are very familiar with the 2022, I think you will be able to use the 2025 as well. But the truth is there are other features that has been added in this latest version of Prota Structure, which I have not really displayed, but they are there. A lot of them, a lot of features have been added actually. So, but we are still going to be talking about them. Talk extensively on the overview of Prota Structure 2025. We are really going to go deep into looking at the entire software from the Prota Structure to the Prota Detail, even up to the Prota Steel as well. Just for us to have a little deep insight on what we can really achieve with the software. Okay, it's still loading in the background. Okay, the analysis is complete. Okay, all right, let's just view how this will look like from here. Okay, why has everything failed? Okay, I think something is wrong. Let's look at the beam. They have all failed as well. Okay. Okay, let's come back to this our analysis here. Oh no, I would have cancelled this. Okay, fine, this is it. I think I didn't check this, so let me check all of it, and it shouldn't fail. I'm surprised why it failed the other time. Okay, so we're here. Let me look at it again. Let's see what we have. Okay, some of them have failed, some of them passed. Okay, we'll not go into reanalyzing this and all that. The essence of this is just to have an overview of how the 2025 looks like. Okay. But mind you, these are some of the most obvious tools that has been added. You can see space truss here. You can see this framing. If you click on that drop down, you can see steel beam, primary beam, secondary beam, the guard frame. Although guards, poline, they've been there before, but you can see for yourself. I have demonstrated a bit more extensively on the 2024 version on how to actually make use of this. But on 2025 we are also going to go through all of these as well. We'll explore a bit more deeper on all of them. So as for you can frame group, I was able to explain these two as well. So we'll talk extensively on them. So let me analyze this. And okay, we've analyzed. Let's come to the Prota detail and let's see what we have. Or better still, go to the foundation level. Let's insert a footing. So let me try to insert a footing here. So another very important feature that has been added is this drop/slab patch panel. In this case, you can introduce a drop or a patch panel at the bottom. Usually you can only do that at the top, but here you can do that at the bottom to take care of punching, right? Most especially in a case where you have maybe like a raft foundation. This is a very powerful tool that has been introduced to as well. It's also very available in the 2024 version. So we'll explore all of these to gradually even as we progress. But let me try to insert a part footing and let's see what we have. Okay, it's still loading in the background. Okay, we are here. Okay, everything is okay. Let's come to our rebar. As usual, if you leave this setting as it is, it's going to give you a top and bottom reinforcement. So since it's not a combined footing, you don't need the top bars. So we are here. Okay, I'm just going to leave everything as it is. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, 1200 is okay. Yeah, 12 is okay. Although the soil bearing capacity, I didn't specify that, so it's using a default value. So, but I'm assuming everyone that is watching this video has a deep insight on Prota Structure. So this is just like an overview of how Prota Structure 2025 is. You can see you can insert combine pad footing, combine pile cap and all that, although they are available in the previous one too. But okay, one thing you can do, you can insert a foundation beam. You can see specified as foundation beam. Let me say 230 by, let me say 750. So with this you can actually insert a strip footing, right? I'm sure we are familiar with that. So I can insert a strip footing on this. All right, every information about this: left hand side cantilever, right hand side cantilever if you want it to be cantilevered. So you can see it's 1000. So if I don't want that cantilever, I can just put it at 0 footing width at 1000, footing depth at 400. However, you can play around with all of these informations. You can see footing bar size, that's the reinforcement bar, right? The surcharge reaction coefficient. So you can just click on design for it to design this for you. Okay, I will just click on OK. I can just cancel this. Supposed to click on another OK. But nevertheless, I am sure you have gotten the just click on design, click on OK, click on OK, right? Supposed to click on OK, not cancel. Similarly, you can do a combined footing by selecting two columns, but you know it's not economical to use these two columns as combined footing, right? So that's that. Okay, with what we have, you can also, very straightforward, it's very easy to make use of. You can insert a pile cap, you know, but I'm not going to go into all of that for now. Let us try to export our drawing and see what we have. Let's go to story 1. So let me strip this, beam to beam, hold on control, beam to beam, hold on control, beam to beam, hold on control. I'll change this to y-axis, change this to 1, hold on control, beam to beam, hold on control. This is not sufficient. Whenever it's not sufficient, it's either you can change the spacing of the reinforcement. If it doesn't pass, you can change the depth of the panel. If it doesn't pass, then you may have to but in most cases, when you change the depth of increase the depth of the slab, that's the panel, it will most likely pass. But I will just assume it's okay. Like I said, this is just an overview of this version 2025. Okay, let me come to drawings and report so that we can see for ourselves how the Prota detail for 2025 looks like. So I'll click on yes. Okay, I'm sure that is loading in the background. Please, if you like what you are seeing, just like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe to this channel. It's actually 100% free. Click on the bell icon so as for you to get a notification whenever I post videos. I usually post videos like this on a weekly basis, just to encourage as many that actually want to have a deeper insights of design. Like, you know, we've covered a very wide range of design. We've touched so many different kind of softwares. Just visit the channel. Down below the description of this video, you'll find the link to this channel. Visit the channel and keep yourself busy. Okay, so you can see this is the Prota detail for Prota Structure 2025. 2025. It is very important that you update your softwares. They are very important. It's very, very important, because the truth is there are always new features that are added in every new update, is supposed to make your work way more easier and way more faster. Okay, that is why the importance of updating your softwares to the latest updates cannot be overemphasized. um, Try as much as possible to update your software. If you are still using Prota Structure 2018 in 2024, you are wrong. If you are still using 2021 in 2024, you are wrong. At least 2022 is still very okay. At least if you are using 2022, is still okay, but if you are using 22, I will still advise that you update and try to get a higher version, because the truth is there are always new features that are added to these softwares. Trust me, there are always new features. We've not really gone into the detail, the Prota steel, even on the reinforced concrete modeling. There are new features that have been added that can make your work way more easier, which we've not really explored on yet. And I'm definitely going to explore on all those features for you to see. Okay. Um, so this is basically how the detail is. In my observation, I would say there is no much significant difference with the previous version anyway, as far as the detailing is concerned. Although we've not finished exploring the Prota detail yet, but on the Prota structure, I must say there are a lot of features that have been added on the Prota structure itself, and on the Prota steel there is a lot of feature that has been added. Even as we progress, we are still going to keep going through them for us to see what we can achieve in our 2025. For now, the 2025 version is the most recent version of Prota Structure. Okay, so it's important that you update your software. So we'll be stopping here for now, and in the next episode we are going to do a little more complicated model that can give us a better insight of the 2025, where we'll explore more Prota Structure 2025 tools. We'll do a bit more complicated model, so as for you to have a better insight of the 2025 version of your Prota Structure. Make sure you stay safe and stay blessed.